I'm on stage in 5 hours and probably shouldn't be here. I'm at the Knights Templar Sports Field in Baldock. This is Around the Ground. Good afternoon everybody. What a beautiful day, barely a cloud in the sky. It's still warm even though an Arctic blast is supposed to be coming later this week. So yes, if you haven't yet bought your tickets for Neighbourhood Watch at the Barn Theatre in Welwyn Garden City, there are still a few seats available for during the week, and yours truly will be appearing as Gareth Jammer and tinkering in my shed. So yeah, it's going well. So I can't travel too far today. I just can't risk being stranded anywhere, so therefore I've come locally to this Aubrey Cup match between Baldock Town Reserves and Chipperfield Corinthians. This literally is a field, a playing field at a school. There's really nothing to see, so we'll have a little walk around, but yeah, it is just a field, albeit a lovely day. Let's kick off with a tiny bit of business. A new subscriber this week from the name of Where Are You? And I tried to track him down to say thank you personally, but couldn't find him. Anyway, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the channel. So walking around the far end here, there's some molehills by the looks of it up here, and it doesn't matter where you go in this country, you find a Costa Cup sitting there in the middle of the... You used to see hedgehogs everywhere. Not in this day and age. It's now Costa Cups. And even though we're in a field in the middle of nowhere, it's roped off so you can't walk past here. One of the teams coming out behind me. There's a church in the background. I just had lunch in the White Horse in Baldock, which is an old, very old coaching inn with a lot of history. What a lovely town Baldock is. I've never really spent much time there before. Very interesting. Not quite York where I was last week, but still lots to see here, and a very attractive town indeed. It's just about a 10 or 15 minute walk, I guess, from the station. I came from the town, took a bit of a scenic route, and I've just spent 20 minutes sitting in a park just round the corner reading my book. So at the far end of the ground, I'll try and get some clips of the game today. I have to say, if this goes into extra time, I will not be able to stay. The show must go on, and I'm going to have to leave. So hopefully we'll get 90 minutes of action, rip-roaring action, lots of goals to show you. Also, while we're on the subjects, next Saturday I will not be able to go to football because I have a matinee as well as an evening performance, but I will be putting up an old video that I recorded, it was not that old, at the end of July this year on the ground top. So next Sunday that will still be going up, so that's something for people to look out for. Just looking back up the field. I'm sure I've been here once before, as I said, and I'm sure it was a wet and cold early evening. I remember the bank. I recognise this bank that I'm coming up to here. I'm sure it was here. Looks completely different on a bright sunny afternoon. Absolutely lovely out. The trees are beginning to turn, so there's a bit of colour there, and it's just a pleasant spot. So we've got one team warming up there, and the other team has a 3G pitch. If you look towards that church in the distance and look down, you will see 3G pitch, and one of the teams warming up there. I'm taking it that that's Baldock because they're in red and we have red corner flags, and if that is not correct, who the hell am I to know? So there's other playing fields down here, rugby, another football pitch. I don't know what perspective you get on this, but there's a bank, a steep bank going down there, and that's looking back across the pitch. So coming back slightly into the shade. Don't take my word for it. Why don't you come to Hertfordshire and take in a Baldock Town Reserves match yourself? I'd love to know what you think. please link me to any video you do, not only for here but any ground that you go to. I would love to see it, and please leave comments on not only this video but any of the other of my videos that you watch. Anything of note that you have, anything of interest about the clubs that I've visited, anything of interest about any other clubs. Thanks guys for the suggestions for places to visit that I had earlier in the week. That was really good communication, a little bit of banter going on there as well, so that was all good. If you've enjoyed this video, then click on like, and if you haven't enjoyed the video, click on dislike. Why not subscribe, and then all future videos that I do will automatically go through to your YouTube feed. And if you have clicked on subscribe, then click on the little bell in the top right hand corner, and if you click on that bell, within 10 minutes there'll be a knock at your front door with someone with a cup of Costa coffee. Anyway, thanks for watching, enjoy the clips from the game, and I will speak to you soon. This is the Knights Templar Playing Fields and Baldock Town Reserves. Full time, I'm outside the Old White Horse in Baldock, and the final score was Baldock Town Reserves 0, Chipperfield Corinthians 9. Sometimes matches aren't really as they seem in the score, and they're closer than you think. This one wasn't. Very, very one-sided. No goals for the first 20 minutes. Then we had 7 before half-time. The half-time score 0-7. Then no goals for 25 minutes, and then a couple more towards the end. Not the greatest spectacle you're ever going to see, but what a gorgeous afternoon as it still is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and speak to you soon.